Brendan Conley here with the Lake Life Realty team, Keller Williams, and I'm here, have the pleasure to interview another great small business owner here in the Lakes region. I've got Justin Cuttillo here, who is Vice President of Path Resorts and one of the co-owners here at the recently renovated Center Harbor Inn in Center Harbor, right on the lake. So Justin, could you tell me a little bit, this is a newer project for you guys, about 2 years in?
March of 2016, we originally purchased the hotel here.
Yeah. So they came in and took, if anybody's familiar with it, took a really old motel and turned it into this beautiful resort. So could you tell me a little bit about what made you come over here and what inspired this renovation? And
Sure. So Path Resorts, with the acquisition of the Center Harbor Inn, we're now a 3-property group throughout the Lakes region. We have Steel Hill Resorts over in Samberton. We have the Summit Resort over in the Weirs Beach area, as well as now the Center Harbor Inn here, right on Lake Winnipesaukee, 200 feet of sandy beachfront down here. And the reason we got into this project is we all grew up in the area. So as kids, even in high school, driving past what was originally the Meadows Motel here at the property, it was hard not to see the potential of this beautiful beachfront area that this hotel had access to. The other thing is there's a really limited number of hospitality properties on Lake Winnipesaukee that have sandy beachfront, a full dock system, and really the true access to Lake Winnipesaukee that this property has. So that, coupled with the fact that it's in this wonderful town of Center Harbor, I know that Brendan, you're familiar with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys work a couple hundred feet up the road here. But to me, growing up on the lake and boating around Winnipesaukee, this northern part of the lake, it's really, it's got an original flavor to it.
it's real amazing, isn't it? I mean, we're standing room 201?
201.
201 we're standing in, and I'm looking directly out at the lake. I'm literally sitting on top of the beach. It's an amazing spot. And being in Center Harbor, Squam Lake is right there.
Absolutely.
You have this whole feel. It's a completely different area compared to the rest of the lake.
Absolutely. I mean, the different parts of the lake have different things to offer. Obviously, the Weirs Beach, there's a lot of attractions around there and so forth. But when you get up to Wolfboro, Center Harbor, to me, growing up in the area, you're very much in the heart of what the Lake Winnipesaukee experience has always been. And I'm sure as you guys sell houses in the area, you probably get a lot of people who say, I want to come up here and get that peace and quiet that everybody talks about on Lake Winnipesaukee. And that's kind of the goal of what we're trying to deliver here at the Center Harbor.
Absolutely. You have access, where you are, you have access to the quiet campsite of Winnipesaukee.
Right.
And people that we talk to that come to the area specifically look for either this Wolfboro, Tuftonboro, Moultonboro, Center Harbor side of the lake, or the other side of the lake, being Guilford, Laconia, Alton, Meredith. There's 2 different fields, and you've captured that here. And one of the great advantages you have here in Center Harbor, which we're sitting here, I'm sitting on top of the beach right now, and I can walk to restaurants, I can walk to ice cream. You have a 16 slip dock.
16 slip dock system, 8 moorings with the property. We got a roped off swim area with a swim raft. So there's a lot to offer there for if you want to get in the lake, stay in the lake, hang out by the beach.
Yeah.
This is really one of the places to be on Winnipesaukee.
Absolutely. Your boat, you're 37 seconds away from the boat launch right now.
Right.
Get your boat in the water for the weekend or the week. Kids are out on the beach, you're out for the day, you're in Center Harbor, so those for you that aren't familiar with the lake, Center Harbor, you have very easy access to the remainder of the lake. The reason people love Lake Winnipesaukee is because it's a destination lake. There's destination boating. We can get on our boat in the morning and we can go to restaurants, we can go to different beaches, we can anchor up, we can get ice cream, all without getting off the boat.
Yeah.
It's all right there.
The experience is right here. I mean, you could literally hold your breath and almost get the boat in the water at the boat launch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend doing that, but that's kind of the pitch here. And like you said, you got the Canoe Restaurant. There's some new restaurants coming in across the street. State Liquor Store. So if you want to get a nice bottle of wine, go out on the lake for the day. That's part of the experience up here at Lake Winnipesaukee.
Absolutely. You guys have conveyed that beautifully. You have a beautiful facade. It has a nice Adirondack feel. You have some great timbers going on. You did a beautiful job with this renovation. what can your guests expect coming here? What are they? What's the feel you're looking at?
So I think that holistically, how we looked at it and what we're trying to deliver for the guests is we saw the potential of the lot itself and the location of the hotel, and it was a pretty rundown motel by the time we got into it. We were negotiating to purchase it for several years, and when we finally closed on the building, the plan was, let's deliver lodging that respects and honors the piece of land that it's on. So we gutted this thing down to the studs, all new roof line, redesigned the entire look and feel of the building, opened up the foyer entryway. We've got these floor-to-ceiling hickory headboards for each of the rooms, as well as beautiful tile bathrooms that are all modern now. So you get a real mix of the true Adirondack lake feel right next to the beach with a kind of a modern, very clean look on the interior of these rooms here.
That's awesome. And I won't take up too much of your time, but we mentioned you're part of Path Resorts.
Yep.
So you have 3 different properties that all offer something a little bit different.
Yes.
We're standing on top of the lake right now, and then you have Steel Hill up on the hill in Samberton, which are some of the best views in the area.
Yep. So Steel Hill is up in Samberton. It's 500 acres of resort property. We have a substantial resort up there with massive indoor pool area. There's another indoor pool area, golf course, tennis courts, basketball courts, fitness center. I mean, you name it. There's an on-site convenience store up there. And the benefit of Steel Hill is you get away from the rest of the world. You're up on this mountaintop oasis. And if you haven't been there, you really get some of the most unique, spectacular views in the entire state from up there.
And it's private. Like you said, what was it? How many acres?
500 acres.
500 acres, and there's walking trails. There's things for the kids
full
to do.
hiking system
nature.
around the resort.
It's a great getaway up there. So Justin, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for the business you're doing in this area. You're really helping push that push towards improvement while maintaining that older lifestyle that this area really offers.